Hey there, welcome to a new video. In this video we are going to talk about EQ8, probably one of the most famous and well-known effects inside of Ableton. So EQ8 is a parametric EQ. Now we'll see how it works. So we have 8 nodes that we can turn on and off. Okay, let's start with a single one. We have different node types. So we have high pass prefer. So this is the steepest curve you can get. Then we have normal high pass. Then we have the shelf, the bell. The shelf is like this. Then we have the notch. This is a hole. Then we have another shelf, high shelf, low pass prefer. So let's start with the most common, bell. Okay, we have the frequency. We can adjust the frequency and the gain by simply moving with the mouse. If we also hold click alt, we can adjust the Q and the Q only by moving the mouse up and down. Okay, so this is it. We can move the frequency individually, the gain and the Q. Then we have the audition mode. So let's see how it looks. I turn on the auditioning Q, the audition mode, and if we hold click the node and move it around, we can listen to that specific range. I need to hold click on the node. Okay, so if I doing this, it's not working. If I click here, I can listen to this audio. So we have the analyze thing. Then we have the modes. We have stereo. We've been working in stereo right now. It simply applies the same gain and the same adjustments to the left and right channel. Then we have left and right. Okay, we have left and right. You can apply independent EQ settings to the two channels. Then we have the mid and side. Also we have the adaptive EQ. So let's come back to the stereo, which is the simpler. And if we turn the adaptive EQ off, we can see that it looks at the same at the bottom and at the top. If you use adaptive EQ instead, you can see that it has some differences with adaptive EQ enabled. The Q amount increases, becomes more narrow as the amount of boost or cut increases. So you can see it here. Okay, you can see that it stretches instead. Without, we have a more static thing. Then we have the scale. So the scale just works like this. Let's set some nodes. The scale works like this. If we set it at 0, the EQ is bypassed. If we set it at minus 100 or minus 200, we can flip and even expand the whole Q setting, and this is a usually overlooked feature. I used to use the scale when I'm going to clean out some frequencies out of sound, some resonant frequencies. I usually tend to overdo it, so whenever I'm done, I just do some A/B matching, and I can listen to, I can see that I've been going too hard, but The notes are placed at the right frequencies, so I can just turn them all together back to see at what amount it sounds clean but still natural. Then we have the gain, which is just a simple gain. So also we have this oversampling, which basically oversamples the audio, and so it oversamples the audio, it processes the oversampled audio, and then it downsamples it back, and this is mostly useful for EQing high frequency stuff. So because that's where most aliasing happens. So this is it for the Q8. It's a really great effect. There are better third-party VSTs, but for some simple stuff, this is just great. So I highly recommend using it, maybe for small touches or for some basic high pass or low passes, because it's worth it. And being a stock plugin, it also lets CPU consuming. It's optimized for Ableton. So this is it. Let's see you in the next video.